am I?
Welcome back from the dead, Revenant.
Who are you people?
I am Sardok, advisor to the warlord Tendrick.
I am Lord Tendrick. You are in Misthaven, on the island of Aquilan.
Aquilan?
Try not to think too hard. Your memory will return to you in time.
Who am I? I cannot remember my name.
Of course not. You are a Revenant. We have chosen a new name for you. You are Locke de Averum, bonded servant of the House of Averum.
Locke? Why have you brought me here?
Sardok has convinced me that you have certain qualities that will allow you to serve me in a very special way.
Serve you?
Yes. A few years ago, the followers of a strange new religion began to travel to our small island. The Children of the Change, they call themselves, and at first they seemed harmless. Recently, however, they have begun raiding the town, coming secretly, taking people from their homes and disappearing into the night.
It soon became clear that the priests were taking the townspeople and using them to increase their ranks.
All our soldiers, guards, and defenses proved useless against the mystic powers wielded by the priests. With no way to defend ourselves, my people are forced to lock their doors and hope the priests pass them by. But this is not the worst of it. The priests have stolen my only child, Andrea. And this is why I have made the sacrifices necessary to call one such as yourself.
Why resurrect me? What do I have to do with all of this?
My summoning was exact and specific. The price Tendrick paid for it, quite dear. You have no memory now, but in another age you were once a mighty warrior and powerful in the mystic arts. We need one such as yourself to go against the cult and recover Tendrick's daughter.
I remember nothing of any past existence. If indeed I am what you say, I have no recollection of any of it.
You will relearn all you have forgotten. In time, you will have full recollection of your old skills, and you may even recall dim memories of your past life.
Why should I help you?
We have rescued you from one of the deeper pits of Ansarak, Revenant. I would expect some gratitude at least for that.
Rescued? I did not ask to be rescued, wizard.
No, you did not. But it is of no consequence. A Revenant is forced to obey his master. It is part of the spell laid upon him during the summoning.
You want me to lead your armies into battle against the priests and creatures?
Not exactly. What is left of my guards must stay here and protect the town while you seek my daughter.
You wish me to take them on alone? What kind of numbers does this cult boast?
Well, our estimates...
How many?
Well into the hundreds, not including the creatures who fight for them.
Hundreds? I may owe you for my life, but this is suicide.
I trust you will find a way. The compulsion of the spell is quite strong. You really have no choice.
You want me to lead your armies into battle against the priests and creatures?
Not exactly. What is left of my guards must stay here and protect the town while you seek my daughter.
You wish me to take them on alone? What kind of numbers does this cult boast?
Well, our estimates...
How many?
Well into the hundreds, not including the creatures who fight for them.
Hundreds? I may owe you for my life, but this is suicide.
I trust you will find a way. The compulsion of the spell is quite strong. You really have no choice.
I suppose I have no choice but to take on your quest for now. At least until I figure out who I am.
Correction. Who you were. Your old life is gone, and seeking out old memories will only bring you pain and regret. You would do well to concern yourself only with your task, Revenant. Take these. You will find that combined properly, these talismans can create powerful spells. You may also take this scroll, which explains the art of spell-making in detail.
Here is some basic armor and a sword. I fear I'm undermanned and short on supplies. I can offer you nothing more. You must visit John, our resident combat trainer in town. He is the only one who can help you relearn your lost fighting skills.
How dare you defy us! This outrage has awakened the wrath of our Lord Yagoro! As for you, Revenant, I will send you back from where you came!
It appears we have selected the right man for the job.
How did he get past my guards?
I wonder, was that not the same guard who was guarding your daughter on the night of her capture?
By the gods, you're right! Have Ran taken to the dungeon immediately!
I will see to it personally.
Locke, you have shown us already that we have chosen wisely. You must find my daughter and return her to me safely. You are compelled by the summoning spell, I know, but I beg of you, find her, please.
Your daughter is nothing to me, as are both of you. But this spell is strong, and I must obey you. All I ask is that I am free to do as I please once my task is complete.
Agreed.
Return here if you are having troubles. You will find me to be an invaluable resource.
I have some questions I need answered.
You want answers? You need to talk to Geralt in the library. But I've been given orders to cooperate with you, so I will answer what I can.
What can you tell me about Tendrick?
My life is his to do with as he pleases. It saddens me to see how the children of the Change have all but destroyed him. Andrea was everything to him.
What can you tell me about Sardok?
The old wizard, he showed up shortly after the priests did. He says he came to help us against them. Personally, he gives me the creeps, but Tendrick seems to trust him.
What can you tell me about Tendrick's daughter, Andrea?
Andrea is not like the others around here. I have heard she can read the ancient language and use magic. Beyond that, she is kind, beautiful, gentle, and loved by everybody here in town. My hope is that she's still among the living. The sky would be less bright should her fire be extinguished.
That is all I need to know right now.
Fine, then.
You must find my daughter and return her to me safely.
I have a few questions before I go.
Ask away, my Revenant. I will do whatever I can to assist you.
Where am I supposed to go?
You need to cross to Eastern Aquilon. The only way there is through the caves, and as far as I know, getting to the caves can be an arduous task in its own right. You will probably want to explore the town and forest first.
Could you explain the magic system to me again?
Of course. You must combine talismans to form spells. Just refer to the scroll I gave you if you're having troubles.
Is there anyone in particular I should be talking to?
Geralt, the librarian, can help you with any historical information you might require. Jong, the combat master, will be essential if you hope to remember your fighting skills. Finally, you may want to visit the tavern. Most rumors find their way there eventually.
Thank you, Sardok. I have enough information to get started.
Of course. Return here any time.
So they actually enlisted a corpse to do the dirty work. How does it feel to be dead? Perhaps you can answer that question after I have ripped your heart out and shown it to you, little man. Strong words! But words alone do not make you strong enough to fight the power of the children! So they actually enlisted a corpse to do the dirty work. How does it feel to be dead? It feels like the touch of icy steel as it cuts across a foolish man's throat. Strong words! But words alone do not make you strong enough to fight the power of the children! So they actually enlisted a corpse to do the dirty work. How does it feel to be dead? The fires of Ansarak lick at one's toes and turn one's breath to ashes. Strong words! But words alone do not make you strong enough to fight the power of the children!
You must find my daughter and return her to me safely.
Return here if you are having troubles. You will find me to be an invaluable resource.
I have some questions I need answered.
You want answers, you need to talk to Geralt in the library. But I've been given orders to cooperate with you, so I will answer what I can.
That is all I need to know right now.
Fine, then.
I have nothing to say to the walking dead.
You have two choices. Either answer my questions or watch your intestines spill all over the floor. Which would you prefer?
All right, ask me whatever you need.
Tell me about Misthaven.
Misthaven was a thriving port town until the cult arrived. There are very few people left in Misthaven these days. Of those that were not taken by the priests, most have sailed off for safer lands. The rest just stay locked up in their houses all day. The shops are still pretty well stocked. Thank the gods the cult has not gotten to the shipping trade yet.
What do you know about this cult?
They've taken over half the residents of Misthaven and poisoned their minds, brainwashing them into joining the cult. Then they use our own people against us. It is terrible. Rumor has it they follow a priest named Yagoro, but I have never heard that name before. Perhaps Geralt would know.
I need nothing further from you. I will let you live for now.
Oh, if it's not our undead savior, what can I do for you?
I have some questions.
I'm not the guy to talk to. If it's answers you're looking for, talk to Sardok or Geralt.
You must find my daughter and return her to me safely.
Return here if you are having troubles. You will find me to be an invaluable resource.
Oh, if it's not our undead savior, what can I do for you?
I have some questions.
I'm not the guy to talk to. If it's answers you're looking for, talk to Sardok or Geralt.
So they actually enlisted a corpse to do the dirty work. How does it feel to be dead?
It feels like the touch of icy steel as it cuts across a foolish man's throat.
Strong words! But words alone do not make you strong enough to fight the power of the children!
You must find my daughter and return her to me safely.
Return here if you are having troubles. You will find me to be an invaluable resource.
Please, you have to tell them to stay the execution.
Stay it? I should perform it. You are a coward. You failed your master.
It wasn't my fault. All of my training was useless against the priest's magic.
Tell me what you know about the priests.
I don't know anything.
You have had close contact with them twice and know nothing?
You must believe me.
What reason do I have to trust you?
In the name of all that is good, I tell you, I could do nothing against the priests. They appear out of nowhere, and before you can react, they are on you. They are able enough fighters, but their insidious magic is where their true power lies.
Where do they come from?
No one knows where they came from. Most of their members are inhabitants of Misthaven whom they have converted to their cause with control magic. Some, I guess, came from Rugard or some of the other Western nations.
Where do they come from?
No one knows where they came from. Most of their members are inhabitants of Misthaven whom they have converted to their cause with control magic. Some, I guess, came from Rugard or some of the other Western nations.
The monk that attacked me said something about a Yagoro?
As far as I know, Yagoro is the god they worship. I had never heard the name before until the cult started showing up.
It seems you know more than you were letting on. Do you have anything more to add?
I am only repeating things I have heard through rumor and hearsay. I am not working for the priests.
I hope you have told me everything. Getting information from you later might prove difficult.
No, wait. You have to talk to Tendrick. You must stop the execution. Please, I don't want to die. Please!
Is this what men are like in this age? Begging for their lives like blubbering children? You put the life of your lord and the life of his daughter at risk. Why should they spare you?
I have no way of fighting the priests. Their magic and training far exceeds my own abilities. Is that cause enough for death?
I will do what I can, but I am not promising anything.
I have to believe you can convince them to spare me. My life is in your hands now.
It's a damn shame they threw Rand in here.
Who is Rand?
Rand is one of my fellow castle guards. They threw him in here for failure to perform his duties.
Rand's been with Tendrick since the beginning. He's a good man. I can't believe he was at fault. Wrong place at the wrong time, I say.
You do not believe Rand deserves to be executed?
You can't blame Rand for what happened. None of us are any match against those priests. I could see punishing him, but to execute him, that's not right.
He let the girl be captured and allowed an assassin into your warlord's chamber. Sounds to me like he's a waste of space.
Well, it sounds to me like you left any sense of compassion you had back in hell.
I mean no disrespect, but you and your comrades mean nothing to me. I ask only to serve my master's wishes.
Nothing, huh? I can see now why your soul was burning in hell before they decided to bring you back.
If my damnation has robbed me of emotions that made me weak, then my time there was not wasted.
You are truly despicable. I have nothing more to say to you. I have nothing more to say to you.
What have you learned from Rand?
Rand seems innocent to me. Perhaps you should stay the execution.
I too find it hard to believe one of my men failed me. Perhaps a month in the dungeon is more appropriate.
The guard, Rand, must be executed for failure to perform his duties, putting not only Tendrick's life, but also that of his daughter Andrea's at risk.
Rand has been with me since the beginning. Besides, I cannot afford to lose any more men.
These are critical times, Tendrick. The guards fear the cult, and an example must be made. They must be forced to realize that incompetence will not be tolerated. Was that all, Locke?
There is something else. It seems they are operating out of the eastern side of the island.
Yes, I have heard that as well.
The ruins of the ancient temples there would make the perfect base of operations for the cult. The only way to eastern Aquilon is through the caves.
Caves?
Yes, there is a massive labyrinth of caves which separates western Aquilon from eastern Aquilon. If you want to get to the ruins, you'll have to travel through those caves. The Overland route is impassable, and there are no ports on the eastern side.
Was there anything else, Locke?
They follow the bidding of a god by the name of Yogoro.
Yogoro is no god.
What?
Yogoro is a mad priest. I met him many years ago on the mainland. He was spouting some nonsense about questing for an ultimate power known as the Nakronoth.
Nakronoth?
Is it possible this priest has found this Nakronoth? That would explain the sudden rise of the cult and their power.
Although it is not very likely such an item exists, the evidence is certainly compelling.
Interesting. What else did you discover?
Rand seems innocent to me. Perhaps you should stay the execution.
I too find it hard to believe one of my men failed me. Perhaps a month in the dungeon is more appropriate.
The guard, Rand, must be executed for failure to perform his duties, putting not only Tendrick's life, but also that of his daughter Andrea's at risk.
Rand has been with me since the beginning. Besides, I cannot afford to lose any more men.
These are critical times, Tendrick. The guards fear the cult, and an example must be made. They must be forced to realize that incompetence will not be tolerated. Was that all, Locke?
That is all I have to say.
Fine. We shall execute Rand at once.
Sardok, wait! It goes against everything I have ever stood for.
There is no other way to get the men to fight this threat. It is the only way.
I will trust your decision, Sardok. I will execute the guard Rand for incompetence. And may the gods forgive us. Commence with the execution!
Let this be a lesson to you all. Those who follow Yogoro threaten our very existence. Any man who does not fight the cult until his dying breath will be considered an enemy of Misthaven.
Oh, gods!
You may leave the castle now and begin your quest. If indeed the cult is located on eastern Aquilon, you will need to find passage into the caves to get there.
So they actually enlisted a... How does it... Strong word. But words...
You've come for a weapon? My handcrafted weaponry is the finest in all of Ur.
This is my kind of place. Show me what you have available.
I trust you will put my weapons to good use. I am working on a few special items, so check back with me later. Bloodstains had best be on that weapon when we next meet.
You're crazy to be wandering around the forest these days. Good way to get yourself killed, if you ask me.
Excuse me, I was...
Shh! Quiet! Listen to me closely. Out in the forest, several trees have knotted holes in them. On occasion, you can find food or treasures hidden inside them.
How did you find this out?
I was robbed by some droog a few weeks ago. I followed them into the forest and watched them hide their loot in the tree trunks. After a little investigation, I found out they've hidden stuff all over the forest.
So why have you not gone and taken it for yourself?
Are you mad? There are Ograk, Arachna, and even lurkers out there. You could get yourself killed if you leave your house these days.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm getting off this accursed island on the next boat. I'm certainly not going to risk my neck out in those woods. But since I'm leaving anyway, it would be a waste if nobody found all that treasure. Why let the droog have it?
Well, thanks for the tip.
No problem. Remember, it's a secret.
I once caught a baby droog. I tried to make it my pet, but it refused to be litter trained, so I had to let it go in the forest. Those droog may be cute.
Can I help you? Well, Misthaven was a great place to live. Tendrick kept things. These days...
Who is that?
That's Kylie. Keep your hands off her.
What do you know?
I know they've all but the population of... Oh, if I would...
I am going.
Normally... You've been having enough for one night there.
I see. What seems to be... I am called...
Well, nice...
Oh, no?
It all started a few...
Let me guess, she broke your...
Ugh, I spent my life saving then.
Sounds like you...
Exactly.
I do not...
Caves?
I have my...
Where? I think...
Kill the... So...
My great-grandfather, he once told me...
An amulet?
Yeah. If you had that...
Excellent.
The amulet...
So... Then you...
Sure, I need...
I get the...
Yeah, so...
Deal.
Ha!
Excuse me. I was wondering if... Yes.
I like new things.
I am looking for info...
Well, I probably don't have the... Do you like my dancing?
You show a grace and beauty.
Oh, you sure know how to flatter a girl.
Greetings, Revenant.
Greeting.
I am Bane Van Gell.
I am called...
So, you're the Rev...
I am chestful. I was not given...
Aye, but I imagine it beats beat.
Good point.
Perhaps sometime in the... I'm not much for the magic.
I could use some help.
It is a gracious offer. Perhaps...
I look forward.
The cult is...
You must be some of us.
Your words are appreciated. I thank you.
Your kind is not welcome in my home.
Is this the way you treat those who would save you from the cult?
I would rather face the cult.
It is a shame I have been resurrected to save such a town. Misthaven's outer beauty is marred by the prejudices of its inhabitants.
He's a good... I once caught a baby...
Can I help you, sir?
I am going.
Normally... You've been having enough for one night. I'm cutting you off.
I am... Well, let me guess, she broke...
Then, she...
Sounds...
Exact...
What is...
You want... All right.
I don't...
I think...
So... An amulet?
The amulet...
I... Deal.
Have you heard about Tendrick's daughter? No one is safe.
Perhaps when you have paid your debt to...
What can I do for you?
What can you...
The legend...
I do not need a history lesson.
To end...
When...
The man who... His name... Actually...
Excellent.
The Druid... I'm afraid...
When...
They must... I wish I could...
I was...
Oh, was that... Sorry. Good luck. Too crazy to be a good way to get...
You've come my hand.
This is my kind of place. Show me what you...
I trust you will put my... I am working... Bloodstain.
Come inside and be healed. My herbs...
All right. What exactly...
It appears you lack the funds for that purchase. As you wish, my child. Return here any time.
Bye.